In Philippians chapter 4, verse 12, Paul said, I have learned to be content in whatever situation I am in. Are you a contented Christian? Have you learned the secret to be content despite what you're going through, what you're waiting on God for? My God, despite your situation today, are you contented? Paul prayed for people. Paul see people healed under his teaching and his preaching and his encouragement. And God told him for his own healing, no, I'm giving you something greater than instant healing. I'm giving you sustained grace. And Paul was so contented that Paul boasted in his, oh my God, in his weakness, because he knew that he could rely more upon God's grace. So often we become so disgruntled and we become so discontented and we become so worried and so anxious and so discouraged when things are not going our way. When we prayed about something, we feel like God wasn't fair. He didn't answer our prayers when we wanted Him to or the way we wanted Him to. Oh my goodness. And we become discontented. And the Lord is saying today, I want you to learn the secret of contentment. Not because things are not going the way you want them to go right now in your life. That doesn't mean that Jeremiah 29:11 changed for you. No, it remains the same. Why? God is a promise keeping God. I love what Joshua said. He said, every single promise God made to the Israelite, He kept them. Oh my God, God will keep every promise that He made to you. Don't look on your current and become discontented. Be content. Submit everything to God. Trust God. He doesn't change. Your circumstances doesn't change God. Hebrews says that God is the same today as He was yesterday and forevermore. The same God who has compassion on all that He has made. The same God who nothing is too hard for. God is saying today, as His child, you need to learn to be content. You need to learn to be content despite your waiting, despite your nose. My goodness, despite how you're feeling, despite what's going on around your life and in your circumstances and in the world. God said, as His child today, you need to learn the secret of contentment. I guess Lazarus learned it really well. Can you imagine at the Richmond gate begging for food, dogs licking his sores, yet still he remained contented? Why? He knew that if only in this world he had hope, he was going to be so miserable. Sometimes, as children of God, we're living like it's only in this world we have our hope. No, 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 no. And that's why you're disgruntled. That's why you're discontent. That's why you're anxious. That's why you're worried. You're living like it's only in this world. You have hope. But we have hope in Jesus Christ. And no matter what comes our way, you and I can trust God to know that He's a promise keeping God. He's a God who will always come through for us when we don't understand what's happening in our lives, when we don't understand why things are not the way that we think they should be. We need to start trusting God's wisdom. As long as you know that you are a child of God, as long as you know that you're being obedient to God, as long as you know that the Spirit of God lives in you, that identify you as a child of God, guess what? Learn to be content. Things don't have to be all put together. The world thinks like that. The one who doesn't know Jesus thinks like that, that everything has to be okay. You see, chaos can be around you, but the peace that God gives comes from internal, inside of you. And the Lord is saying to you today, to me today, to us today, as a child of God, I need you to learn the secret of contentment, that regardless of what comes your way, regardless of what's going on in your life, regardless of what you're facing, even right now, learn to trust me and see me for who I am, because your circumstances doesn't change who I am. I am the Lord your God. I will never change. I will see you through, but you only have to have that confidence in me and that surrender everything to me. and trust me and allow my joy to fill you and make you complete. Learn, brothers and sisters, to be content in whatever situation you are. It doesn't mean you don't have faith. My God, Paul had faith. He remained adamant. God, I learned to be content. I'm trusting you because I know that your grace is more than sufficient for me. And once you have God's grace, you got it all. So today, I urge you, my brothers and sisters, learn to be content in whatever situation you are in and trust God to know that God will see you through. He'll keep you, He'll sustain you. And guess what? You're going through your fire, but you won't get burned. God will see you through, but you have to learn to relax, take it easy, and be content in whatever situation